Alright, so taking a look at everything we got with the Jake's Performance D3 trans brake. So this is the D3, it's different than the D1. A little bit more expensive, but this does have auto shifting. So it has your normal solenoids and then it has your trans brake solenoids. So you can still have it computer controlled and you can launch it from any gear. So you can activate the trans brake if you're in third gear. Some of the manual valve body trans brakes, you have to launch it in D1 and then shift through the gears. So this one, it's going in a Cadillac Escalade, so I still want to use the column shift and I want to be able to activate the trans brake with it in the D3 position. And then it will take over and computer shift 1, 2, 3. So it comes with instructions. There's like 5 or 6 pages here. So that's always a good thing. Kind of the brains of the operation. It comes with the valve body and separator plate. So it looks like it's just a factory valve body that has some modifications done to it. And it comes zip tied in place so you don't lose your gaskets or your separator plate, which is kind of cool so it doesn't shift around inside the box. So you have a pressure switch on the side here. You have 2 new shift solenoids. This one has a little bit longer mounting tab than this one here. That's so you don't mess up the positions when you put them together. So see that if you mount this solenoid here, the mounting hole doesn't really line up. That's so you don't accidentally put them in the wrong spot. So that one, now you can see it's mounted properly. And then this one here, you can see that the hole does line up. And then these other 2 solenoids, they come modified with the ends cut off of them. And those are gonna go right here. So I will do a full how-to video on installing this thing as I get through it, but right now I just kind of wanted to go through everything. So this wiring harness is going to connect to these 2 solenoids. And these solenoids I also noticed are kind of universal for this plug, so one can go in either plug. So it does have the little mounting clip in the center and it does have the little mounting clip on the sides. So you can put this plug on or you can put this plug on either solenoid, which makes sense because these plugs are spliced together. You have a red and a black, polarity doesn't matter. So these will go on here. One you can ground right to the valve body, and then one would go to your power source. This solenoid harness does have the pins that are gonna go through the plug. So the 4L80 is a little bit different than like a TH400, where it has a little plastic plug with a spade terminal that goes through the case. The 4L80 is electronically controlled, so this harness just goes right through the plug. So you modify the plug, add a pin to it, and then it comes with another set of wires that will come out on the other side of the plug on the case. So it also does come with the spring for your pump. So it uses the factory boost valve, and they added a spring that you can use to replace the spring in the pump. You reuse the small spring, put this spring in there, and this will work with the factory valve that's in there. Just kind of wanted to show what it is. We're getting a little bit closer. Dual feed modifications have to be done. I still got to do that. So drilling the drum, you saw that I already took the lip seal out in the previous video. Just kind of wanted to show overall what it is, what comes with the kit. I'm going to get through the rest of the modifications. I'll do the assembly video, and I plan to do like a separate how-to video with all the specific trans brake steps from start to finish. So stick around for that. Should be pretty good.